Welcome to this meditation. I'd ask you to sit comfortably or lie down. Close your eyes and we'll begin to settle into the breath. Breathing in and holding and then releasing. And breathing in and holding and releasing. And breathing in and holding and releasing. And begin to feel those roots start to settle in down from the soles of your feet into the earth, anchoring us in place. And then start to breathe up those roots to the soles of the feet. And exhale. And breathing up to the pelvis and stomach. And exhale. And breathing up to the heart space. And exhaling. And breathing up to the throat. And down again. Breathing all the way up the body to the top of the head. And down. And breathing the breath all the way up to the crown of the head, and feel that breath exit the top of the head and back down the body. Breathing up, visualizing that breath coming up all the way through the body, out through the top of the head, and then cascading an arm's length down the left side of your body. Breathing up through the body again, releasing that breath out the left side of the body. And breathing in, and one more time down the left side of the body. Now breathing in, exiting out of the crown of the head again, and cascading an arm's length down the right side of the body. And in, pulling that energy up the body, and releasing it down the right side of the body. And one more time, breathing in and releasing down the right side of the body. Now breathe in, feeling the left and right side, but also now adding an arm's length in front of the body on the exhale. Breathing in, feeling the left and the right, as well as the front. Breathing in, cascading again down on the exhale. And pulling the energy back up the body again, feeling the left, the right, and the front, but now adding an arm's length behind the body. Breathing in and exhaling. exiting in a full circle, all directions around the body. And in again, feeling that full bubble around your entire body. Breathing in, bringing your awareness to an arm's length above your head now, as well as the other directions. And exhale, pulling the energy all the way up, an arm's length above the head, the left, the front, back, the sides, and down. And once more expanding that bubble to be 6 feet above your head, as well as the whole entire body. And breathing in again, feeling all the directions we've done, and now also feel it be an arm's length below your feet. Creating an entire big, beautiful bubble of protective space around you. Breathing in, noticing all directions as well as below your feet. And pulling that energy up again through the body. Noticing all the directions. Feeling yourself encased in this beautiful bubble of breath. Fully protected. Feeling expansive and safe. And you begin to float in this bubble up off the surface of the earth. And while we are still tethered by the roots we placed into the earth, we can float in the bubble freely. And we float up. Maybe noticing now that we float and are hovering up over our house, looking down upon our house. As we float even higher, we can see our town or our city starting to become a little bit more distant. Continuing to feel beautifully safe and relaxed in this sense of freedom and protection in the bubble. As we start to see our country, and then eventually the blue of the oceans of our world, the green of the continents of our world. As you float higher and higher out in the atmosphere, feeling the awe of seeing everything that is so much bigger than we are. I'm in this place floating in the atmosphere, looking down on our world. You also can look out to the other stars and the planets and the sun, floating up in this beautiful protective space. Feeling weightless. feeling joy and compassion and connection to everything that is larger than us. Feeling every cell of your body infused with the awe of our universe. The awe of seeing your part in the universe. Feeling perhaps even a beautiful, vibrant, exhilarating buzzing feeling in your body as you travel around the atmosphere, soaking in all the details of the animals and the plants and the continents, planets and the stars. Approaching it with curiosity and seeing yourself as a tourist of the universe. Floating weightless here in space. Feeling your connection to every other person, being, plant, and animal that exists. And as you travel around, you recognize that you may visit this place at any time, but that it is also time to come home. So you start to float back down, seeing the stars and the planets fade as you come back closer to the earth. As the water and the continents start to become trees and buildings, floating back down to see your country, your hometown, and your own beautiful home. And you start to float back into the room that you're in, feeling yourself anchor completely back down into the earth, fully reestablishing those roots that have held us so beautifully while we traveled. Breathing up through the roots into your body, pulling that breath up to the top of your head and back down again. And then pulling the breath up to the throat and back down again. Pulling the breath up to the heart and exhaling. And then up to the stomach and exhaling. And up into the legs and down again. And then breathing into the soles of your feet, feeling that grounded feeling. And if you'd like to drift into a peaceful sleep, I will leave you here. And if you'd like to continue with your day, we're going to just start to wiggle our fingers and our toes, rolling our shoulders, becoming aware of the room that we're sitting in, starting to blink the eyes open, coming back into this space. And I thank you for going on this meditative journey with me.